Hi guys, back at base. It's been a very long and tiring but also a very rewarding week. We've finished Project Harrier XV741. The aircraft has been successfully delivered down to Brooklands Museum where it's going to go on public display. We had a bit of a logistical challenge this week, and that was getting the aircraft there in tip-top condition. So on Monday we towed the aircraft out of this very building and loaded the aeroplane onto two lorries. One lorry took the fuselage, the other took the wing fitted onto our bespoke homemade wing stand. The second lorry also took things like the tailplane and the drop tanks. On the Tuesday we then travelled 200 miles south, getting lots of attention on the motorway with a very shiny Harrier on the back of two lorries. We also had a TV crew from Forces TV following us along the way, which was quite exciting. We arrived there late in the afternoon on Tuesday down at Brooklands Museum, and the original plan was to rebuild the aeroplane on the Wednesday. However, when the museum was closed and it was very quiet with no members of the public there, we took the opportunity to build the aeroplane on Tuesday night. So we worked very late into the evening. The guys worked very hard and went above and beyond to get the aeroplane off the two lorries. We got the wing back on, and we got the aeroplane sat back on its undercarriage for the first time in 7 years, which was absolutely tremendous. The aeroplane was then pushed back inside into the Vimy pavilion in the hangar, which is going to house the Harrier on public display. On the Wednesday, we refitted the tailplane and the fin. A little crowd gathered, which was museum volunteers and members of the public who were visiting the museum. We then pushed the aircraft back inside and panelled it up, fitting all the final missing pieces. On Thursday, the drop tanks were fitted and the air-to-air refueling probe. We then gave the aircraft a really good thorough clean all over, tackled any snags, did little jobs like touching up the paint on the screw heads. The guys from Serco came down to help with that, the guys who did a fantastic job painting this aeroplane and making it look so good. And then we took the opportunity, which was too good to be missed really, to tow the Harrier out of the hangar and position it next to Concorde and get some absolutely cracking photographs. The aeroplane was then put away back into the shed and put on display next to the Vickers Vimy. In the display, the first to the fastest, you can now go along and see this aircraft. The fact that it's ended up on public display in a museum like that is absolutely awesome. The feeling of finishing a project like this and taking something that was in such poor condition and transforming it back to its former glory really is very satisfying. It's what drives us as a business and as a team. Thanks for watching. We'll keep you posted, and onwards and upwards. Next project, here we come. Watch this space.